What's up, confessors? Welcome to Mayhem Monday. Okay, we are here with another episode of Sons of Anarchy. We gonna get into it, but first, a little pump it up. Let's. All right, y'all. Let's get into this, but first, allow me to bring up the co-host with the most, Miss Dina, aka Christina. Hey, boo. Hey. Mic is off. We don't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Hey, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get myself adjusted here.
Get it together. Okay, we already got a lady V in the building. Hey, girl. Hey. Yes, a sad episode. I was just saying this episode, this was the probably one of many times on one hand that I have felt bad for Gemma.
Right.
Okay. This was
Especially at the very end, but we'll get to that.
no, remember, I liked how we did it last week. We didn't just go in order, we just talked about it freely. That's what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna jump around and just talk about it like we do. So yeah, Gemma had to take her father to a home, and that was just like one of the worst things she felt she could do. And yeah, that sucks.
Well, it wasn't going to work. He had to go to a home. Number one, she's a fugitive, and number two, he don't like Clay. So there's that.
Exactly. And it's very weird for me right here because we know that this is the garden of her demise. And it's like, oh, it's kind of tricky looking here. No.
Yeah, it is trippy, going back down memory lane.
Yes. It's like I broke down with Gemma dropping her daddy off. Yes. It was just heartbreaking. Gemma don't give us many chances to feel bad for. No, she really don't, do she?
She really don't. Hey, BB.
Hey, girl. Hey.
But yeah, no, she don't give us too many chances. But I think anybody who's, very close with their parents or, was distanced and then, came back and realized how bad the situation is. I think anybody can relate to, that. And the fact, I think her real power struggle was there's no way for me to take care of my daddy. Like physically, I probably can't take care of him because he's got too much going on. He needs, 24-hour supervision because we know he slipped out the house, and they had to go search for him. And old girl, the caregiver, wouldn't tell where he went. The fact that he goes in and out, he needs, prescriptions and, he needs more help than she could give him. Not to mention you add the strain of all of their illegal activities. I don't think that would be the best place for him. Because, like, what do you call it? Like, not child protective services. Like, like if child endangerment, it would be like old people endangerment. Yeah.
Let me turn off my heater. My God, it's loud.
So that's what I feel like she would be doing. If she would have brought her dad home, it would have been old people endangerment.
Yeah, it would have been some shit. There's no way he could have coped with in that area at all.
Right.
But lucky for her, she was at least, reunited with Clay finally. The boys go up to finally get her. They were going up to get her. And Tara's still there, and they're still keeping on the hush hush. Jack still don't know that they don't off the caretaker, And that was like, and that's now that we talk about Jack, where did he come from with that? When he got to the house, and he was talking to Tara, and he was going through all this, talking about she needs to pack her bags and go. We're not your friend. Like, why was he trying?
I think honestly, I think in his mind, he was trying to push her away or send her away to distance herself from him because he feels like people around him are getting hurt, kidnapped, I mean, think about it. Stahl wants the club, so she framed Gemma. Um, when she framed Gemma, Cameron took Abel, and then we know later on down the line some mess happens to Tara. So I think in his mind, he's like, just go home. You don't need it. Like, I really think like he was just like trying to break it off before she got hurt, kidnapped, or unalived.
Look, all this stuff already. She already in too deep with the
Right.
mess, and that's why it was so quick for her to be like, okay, I just helped your mama off the caretaker. Is that old lady enough for you? Because he yelling at
Right.
her, be a good old lady, do as you're told. I was like,
Yeah, but I really feel like he went there for that specific reason because I really do feel like Jax is like everybody around him is either turning like even with Opie and Donna, the kid getting hurt outside the church or wherever they was at when they had the
mhm,
shootout and Hale ended up dead,
yeah,
all that, you know what I'm saying. I really think that he kind of feels like everybody around him is getting hurt, unalived, kidnapped, sent to jail, whatever the case is. So yeah.
yeah. Lady V, damn, you feeling some type of way about Clay this episode,
Yeah,
ain't
Clay get on my damn nerves.
you? He in his hands, really. Like, all three of them can just go to hell. No,
Right,
Jackson
that
didn't have
part
to
right
change
there.
stairs and securities and making everything about her. I mean, shit, look, she's and that's why again her and Gemma are so much alike because she too makes everything about
Hmm.
her and their securities and feels that Jackson needs to cater to her. And
Right,
that's gotta be tiring for him. Like,
it
I'm
has to
staying
be.
in the bitch
You
I
got to
came
take
out of,
care of
now I
your
gotta sit in
mama.
the bitch I'm going inside of.
You got to take care of your mama. You got to take care of the club. You got to take care of the baby. You got to take care of Tara. You where it really is time to take care of Jax. He's trying to
I was
read
about
the
to say, now
manual
they're taking care of
and
you.
and taking care of your daddy's legacy that he left in the manual that's been burnt and reunited and burnt and dug up and yeah, all that.
All that shit. I mean, but she wasn't. She just want to prove herself, and she's so hard headed. It's
Hmm.
like whatever he tells her, she gonna do the opposite. Like she automatically wants to do the opposite. And again,
Right, and you
Gemma.
see, like you didn't unalived Cone. You know that Gemma unalived Polly. You didn't sold up a couple guys, right? And then now y'all didn't unalive the caregiver. And I'm sure I'm probably missing somebody or whatnot. But I'm like, girl, you should have went back to Chicago or left California. Once you got rid of Cone, you should have went to New York or Miami or somewhere and just left.
That's the thing. Tara wasn't gonna go nowhere. I mean,
No,
at
she
this
wasn't,
point,
but she needed to.
but at this point, she's so far into shit. What kind of life would she really be able to have after she don't deal with all the shit that she has dealt with in this little bit of time being back in charming with Jax? A lot.
Yeah, like I
Then she
said.
don't got attached to a baby. I mean, she's calling her family. She said, "I want to go to Canada to be with my family," and that's her family
Look,
now. We don't meet none of Tara's family members
Cause
in this
cause
whole
remember
entire
she came
series.
back because the daddy's dead. That was her daddy's house and the car. Okay, come back, collect, sell, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even after, like, all I'm saying is after the Cone incident, she should have went on like, okay, I'm free. Yep, I got me some good deed. I got the stalker out the way. I'm gonna send Abel a postcard on every birthday or whatever, and I'm gonna keep it moving.
Not every birthday. She gonna send him a postcard. Not a
Right.
card, but a postcard.
A postcard from, or maybe a card with a few dollars in it from Miami. You know what I'm saying? Or she or a Charlotte. or something. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, they got a need for good surgeons. DC,
Right.
because I mean the way they spin it, she's very talented. She's a very talented surgeon. She could go to one of these high dollar cities. You know what I'm saying, and forget all about her
Hey,
past.
Tamisha.
No, it is not gin, y'all know I only drink tequila.
Yeah, she's straight up tequila. She is not drinking. You're probably right. Her life would be so boring. And yeah, Lady V, we had talked about that the other day that the woman is from Power. Yep.
Yeah,
Last week we had mentioned that. Yeah, we did. But the thing is, when it came to the caregiver, so they were supposed to keep it a secret from Jax. Like, first thing Tara said, Jax can't know about this. Jax can't know about this. And so Tim was like, cool. That's why he called old boy up, Stephen King. And so when Jax came to, the first thing she said, she threw everybody under the bus. Like, why you have to go and grab? She made a whole mockery of going to grab the wheelchair, like actually showing him all the shit they just did to this woman before they offed her. I'm like, so you held the woman hostage, then you offed her after that? I'm like, okay, like you have got to stop. Let's be honest. Tara thought she was better than them. I'm sure she put on when she was in Chicago. She is just as ghetto as they are. Well, of course, you can't take it out the girl. You cannot take it out the girl. The hussy, the crow
let
eater,
me
whatever she
let me
was
tell
before
it. Let me
then.
show
Crow
the
eater, of
people.
course, got to be an old lady. So, yeah, that's the fact of it all. Montana.
Monte. So this is,
Montana.
one of my other boyfriends.
Oh, who is your boo? Oh, I
And
saw who
then
live without you switched up on
and
this.
then normally
Let
I
me
have
tell you
this,
something about my bitch Dina. My bitch don't never switch up.
right? This is what I be on sometimes too, but this bottle was
Yeah,
empty.
that's what she was thinking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, she don't never switch up.
No, it's always gonna be tequila. Depending on the budget, depends on the bottle. You know what I'm saying?
Boop. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Okay, that's how you do. So on to Father Ashby and Jimmy for a little bit.
Oh, these
So
folks.
these two, they both getting on my nerve. I wish
My
they would
last
have off
nerve.
each other and it just would have been a 2-for-1 special. And it would have been really special for
They
me.
both could have choked on a catfish bone, as far as I'm concerned.
Shoot, they should have just choked on anything and I would have been satisfied. They choke on your spit, just choke.
Right.
Just choke. That's all I want you to do is just choke. So now Jimmy wants to give Abel back to Jax, and Father Ashby like, nah, cause he don't know it's gonna cause problems and all this other stuff. But Jimmy is like a highly respected IRA guy, so that whole he holds weight no matter what. So if you gonna off him, you better have a good reason.
Right.
But see, Father Ashby trying to be slick. See, that's what I'm like. Use a dirty priest. See, that's why I can't trust the
Right.
church. Like, this is Father Ashby, and he's doing some dirty mess.
How
Like,
you
you just,
like how you a man of God? This is what I don't know. We just talked about this other, folks that pretend to be God. Like how you a man of God, woman of God, and keeping a child, a baby, an innocent baby, away from their rightful parents.
yeah, that's
Like
messed
how
up.
evil are you? Like
That
really?
that is just the epitome of evil.
Right.
It just
Like
is.
like you are Satan. And I mean, Satan was once an angel too, but you are the new age Satan if you are blatantly keeping a child away from their rightful parents.
That's what I'm talking about. So then he was. So then Father Ashby, he so now he so yeah so now he was trying to get it so he can blame whatever on Jimmy and the sons can take care of Jimmy because he don't want to get his hands dirty. And that's another, now you a bitch for that.
Right.
First of all, for that, like, you just sat there and off Cameron right there in your own church and you can't take the hit for this. Like,
Right.
really? Like you don't want none of that. So all this other stuff that he is trying to do, trying to be the utmost powerful and shit. That's why I don't trust motherfucker.
He trifling.
He
He
is.
big time
He really
trifling.
is. Like, I wonder, I gotta find out his real name and what other stuff he's been in. I've never seen him or realized he's in anything else. So Jimmy, though, he is not innocent in all this, even though he wants to give Abel back. He doing some dirty shit. So over here, we have him with this dude who Cherry is now messing around with, betting, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
for a better word, I guess. So now Cherry is betting this dude Liam, and he's, of another chapter of son, but he's in here, doing this with Jimmy, and he on some sneaky link shit for sure.
Yeah,
So
because he was lying. He was lying big
he was
time.
lying through
Wasn't
his
no
teeth.
baby with him. Wasn't no baby with him. Lying ass.
But that's why he lied. All that money, that's Jimmy gave him that. And Jerry had went through his shit looking for a lighter for a cigarette and found all that money. I would have
Mm-hmm.
like skimmed a couple of ones and then put it back, but nah, he would have knew. You don't
Right.
want to mess with no son's money, nobody in the club money. You better act accordingly, or
Like
that's
you
your
better
ass.
ask for it. I'm pretty sure she could get it quicker asking for it.
Well, if he would say he went and got it, and she couldn't be like, "Yes, you do." Yeah, I saw it. That's
Right.
so she's better off just maybe asking in the most way, like, don't let him know girl. At first, I thought he felt Abel was better off with another family because sons are full of chaos. When I saw they were making money,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's what killed me. I'm like, wow. They just sit up here making money off of this baby. That was so
And a
messed up.
whole lot of babies.
Yes, there was like 9 babies in that damn nursery. I said, shit. What is y'all doing? Y'all really turning a profit from this mess. I'm saying that's some good. Y'all really in the game. They
Well,
really
and
in
that's the sad part that people will take something because there are a lot of people out there desperate to have kids. And, once they exhaust all the, other avenues of, in vitro surrogate, blah, 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 whatever. And for them to take advantage, well, first of all, they probably stealing a lot of people's kids. Um, so
Yeah,
there's
like
that
how
section.
even been coming on to all of these kids, and these is
Right.
like
So
these
they
are
probably
babies.
stealing other people's kids, number one. And then number two, they are taking advantage of people who are desperately trying to have kids. Because I'm pretty sure they are charging an arm and a leg for these stolen kids.
Yes, absolutely, completely, 100%. Because that woman was just counting. She was in a zone, just counting
Right.
money. I'm like, damn. Like, let me come work with you. I almost thought about working with her for just a quick second.
Right. I'm sitting up here
Because,
like, woo, what they can get? Shoot.
shit,
Okay, y'all. Y'all got big dollars over here.
really, where them dollars at? So on the whole other side of the spectrum, the whole point of the episode was Happy is going to help one with some pharmaceuticals. He got a situation, and everybody trying to go with him. Bobby trying to get some insulin for the albuterol for the child because the baby mama is tripping, and we all saw how she operate.
Right.
So I'd be doing whatever I could too. I ain't mad at him,
Because
but
she cray cray.
I'm trying to remember who this woman. Where do I know her from?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen many movies with her, and I can't think of not one right
And I
now.
think she always somebody crazy mama.
See, I've known her not a crazy. See, I do believe now. I forget I don't know her order, but isn't that Oh God, what is her name? I can't remember what her name was in the movie, but that's the girl that was the object of Lloyd's affection on Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, I don't even think I watched that.
You never see Dumb and
I
Dumber?
mean, I might have watched at it, but that girl, I know that had to be 20 years ago.
Easily. Yes. Yes, it was. Easily. Yep. But yeah, that's definitely her. But apparently, man, you see all them drugs in that safe
Man,
room?
she had something for everything.
She said I was about 500,000 up in there.
Right.
I was like, damn, what is you doing?
She getting it in.
But she said, but Piney has said, you know, most of that goes to hospices and stuff of that nature, rehabs, whatever. There I go, Martell, things of that nature. Um, but so it was so she doing a good thing, you know, it's kind of like a Robin Hood type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. But these little hooligan thugs come running up in her shit,
Right. Trying to
trying to wreck
get
shit
active.
and take everything, just shooting up everything. The son shooting back, but they was trying to be cool with the sons for a minute. It was like, hey, you can take whatever you came for and bounce. Like, ain't no harm, no foul. They was being real with them though, but you know, Piney wasn't gonna let nothing happen to that girl because you see, obviously, her and Piney got some history and the same thing going on. So
They
they
had
all
something.
yeah. So they all busting up, finally come out and get them. But Tig rolls up and every tag rolls up and they've got like 20 more strong with them. And they like, oh shit, we fucked. And they was. So luckily they had got out of that, but they always getting out of a situation. I'm like, don't nothing ever really be happening to the Sons. They get out of everything. Dumb and Dumber. I could watch. Oh, yes, and I do. Every time that come on, I am watching Dumb and Dumber. I don't care if it's 20 minutes left in the movie. I'm watching it because that 20 minutes is funny as fuck. That whole entire movie is funny from beginning to end. Now, Dumb and Dumber, they should have kept that shit.
Right.
They should have kept that shit. Now that shit was dumb. That was dumb and dumber. Okay. Period. That was the dumbest.
Look, she's like, yeah, let's not say we did.
Yes, like y'all should not have done that. Nobody else should have done it either. That was just poor, pissy poor, and I hope they never try that shit. They always do that. Like when a movie is good, leave it alone. Don't try it. Don't scorch it. Like I will beat somebody's ass if they try to make The Color Purple too.
Right. They always I thought they was remaking that.
They're
Or
remaking it, but it was like the play version I knew because Fantasia had played her. But I don't know for a remake. I don't think Steven
oh.
Spielberg would even let that happen unless he's doing it. That's the only way that will happen again. I don't know.
Right. I'm just saying I could have swore, and I mean, and they could have been just like redoing it with a new cast, but I could have swore thought I read somewhere they was doing a remake of The Color Purple. I'm
They
gonna have to
might
go.
be. They might be. That's because they can't ever leave nothing alone. So I
Right.
wouldn't be
They
mad.
always gotta drag shit out and beat a dead horse.
So I'm sure they are, and I will not be participating. I just did not see that out today with somebody. Like, don't do that. Don't you even do that. Don't even go there. Okay. Yeah. So they got us. They got some history. Like, okay. Piney, get you a little something, little kissy, whoop whoop. I ain't mad at you.
Well, she about the only person that won't him.
What is this? No, the play Broadway is fine, but leave the original. Yes, please. Just don't touch it. They're doing the remake of Color Fantasia. Yep, see Fantasia's in it. Yep, I knew it was
Yeah, I thought I
directed.
had saw that somewhere.
I didn't know
But
if that was
I
a boy
don't
or
think it's gonna be a remake. Like I mean, like a update, or I think it's gonna be the same lines, the same. Like you know how they just revamp it and put new characters in it or whatnot.
Mhm.
I hope
Yeah.
they don't mess with it.
You better hope and pray on that one because you know how people just fuck up shit these days. Either way, they
Right.
gonna try it. Period. So now Jimmy is on his little high horse and shit, and we all know Maureen and Jimmy do not get along, obviously.
Right.
So he didn't even. How did he get in her shit? Well, obviously he probably got a key, whatever, because obviously that's his place if he's able to kick her and her child out.
Right.
So Jimmy O is all up in Maureen's shit when she comes back, and he's putting all this rah rah on and his big tough suit with his money and all his thugness that he think that he is. And but Maureen ain't no bitch though. Maureen's be
Mm-mm.
coming at you. Maureen be like, like she will let you know she ain't the one or the two. You get that from Maureen real quick.
Real
And I
fast.
see how JT fell in love with her in that aspect because Gemma is the same way.
Right.
You know, very, very similar if you think about it. And I wish they would touch more of that, but I want to say something, but I cannot wait to say what I have to say at the end of
Right.
this live, y'all. It's
And truth be told, this review ain't gonna be that long because one, it was a filler episode. Um and I
yeah,
mean
I'm
it
really
just
just ready to talk about the news actually.
right.
But we gonna get through the rest of these things. Let me go down my picture list and make sure we grabbed everything. That's an ugly ass dude, that Liam.
Yeah, he is
Here
not
though,
attractive at
this
all.
was a moment for Tara because this is a moment where Gemma and Tara like really sealed their deal and sealed their mind because Gemma told Tara that she doesn't trust, anyone as much as she trusts him. So when she said she would leave or whatever, she said, no, we need you to stay and take care of Abel. If Jax has to go back to jail to do that time and I'm on the
Right.
lam still, like you're going to have to be a mother to Abel and I don't trust nobody else. And so that was big for Gemma to say to Tara. Big for Gemma in general, actually. Because she ain't never said that about nobody
Well,
before. Not even him.
she sees what's really going on. She about to go to jail. Jack's about to go to jail. Clay about to go to jail. Wendy in rehab. Who else gonna take care of them kids?
The character in the movie Mask, Rocky Dennis. I don't remember who Rocky Dennis is in the Mask. don't don't make me look shit up, BB. I can't stand when you do this to
Right.
me.
I'll be glad when
Oh, BB, I know when it was. See, y'all just making up people. But shit.
not the mask with Jim Carrey, the other mask.
Oh, that mask. Oh, 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 you is wrong as hell, lady dude. Oh,
I'm not even
oh
gonna speak on that.
no. Oh my god. You is wrong as hell. That's what I would expect BB to say.
Yeah, she wake up and choose violence every day.
Oh my god, hold on. Now I gotta put her up and look at her. Oh no. Oh no. Where? Oh god. Oh my god. I cannot. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Ah! Oh my god. No shit. That is so mean. But damn it, I see it. Fucking A. Okay.
Yeah, because when she first said the mask, I ran
Yeah,
through
I
the Jim
first
Carrey
listened to
mask
Jim
cast,
Carrey.
and I was like, I don't remember nobody in that movie. Then I had to go to the next one.
I cannot take it. I would have never in my life. But she yes, that is too funny. That one's a good one. Yes, that was very great. Ooh, this is a more accurate look. But it's but this is another one of those moments where I'm saying Marie don't give no S because she just came up in that church and just went all the way off. And usually them two dudes who don't ever say nothing, the ones that off cam that be in the church, they got up and left. Like they was like, oh, I don't want none of this either. Like they
Right.
ain't messing with Marie like that. And so she finally is because she wants to give the baby back to, and that's why it was weird for me. I was like, she wants to give the baby back, and Jimmy O wants to give the baby back. So how did that fall in between them when they was having their whole situation? That's why I'm like, this could have been one and done.
I mean, I can't remember what the play is on the baby thing at the moment. I know it comes out
Father
in a few
Ashby is the
episodes.
play,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't.
and
I
Jimmy don't
mean,
know where he is. Neither of them know where the baby is.
like,
Oh,
I
Jimmy
just
knows.
don't understand what's going on in his mind. Like, who are you trying to control? Like, I just refuse to believe that you just trying to steal somebody's baby so that they'll have a better life. Like, I don't believe that to be true.
Exactly. It's Father Ashby is all about his power too. That's what I'm saying. He is just a
Unless
sheep
he
in
just
a priest
I
outfit.
forget the
That means
relation
nothing.
between him and the old girl, but unless he just mad about how JT did her and trying to seek revenge on that, or maybe how JT did them by not coming back. I don't know. But it's something weird. I
I
can't
don't know
remember.
because her and Cameron are cousins, and him and Cameron is that his brother? I don't. I'm trying to figure it out. It was the fight for power. Yes, I'm saying it was all about the power. That's what I'm saying. That's what Father Ashby is on. He don't care nothing about that collar around his neck. He cares about the power, and even the collar around his neck gives him like some type of
Hmm.
power feeling. That's that little peen syndrome he got going on. He looked like he got a little peen, so I wouldn't be surprised if he got a little peen.
Right.
So after Maureen leaves from Father Ashby, he tells her, "I think it's time you gave Jim a call because now he's trying to set up again." And she's asking, "How do you know I called her the first time?" He didn't even respond, but he was just like, "It's time you called her." So she was gonna call him before. So she actually, oh yeah, so she actually called her and called her up. So Gemma, after she's taking her father in, she's waiting outside in the car and she's looking at this paper, and she's remembering what her father was saying about family and all of this stuff. So she got that in her head, and once again she is good for leaving Tara somewhere. She
Right.
is so good for leaving Tara. This is like the third time she don't left
Right.
Tara somewhere.
Exactly.
I just now realized that she is forever leaving this girl somewhere. I'm like, damn, it's the third time. So she just leaves because she's ready to go and see Abel. She misses Abel, wants to be with her grandson. So
And
she
then
gets
don't forget she make that phone call.
and she made that phone call to Stall. And we never hear exactly, what happened because they didn't show that part because it cut out right when they asked that she had information on someone on the lam, which was herself, of course. So yeah, so she's got that going on. She goes to the house. She's trying to be with him for as much as she can because she knows it's a wrap. Get my little bit of time in with him before whatever. And so she goes to the house. Nita's not there. Abel's not there, of course. So she's like, where the hell is he? She goes to the club. She's asking, where is the baby? Who's here? Where's he at? They all look like, well, I ain't saying shit. They know they can't say shit. So she's going all about and all about. She gets to the club. She gets outside the club and she's in the parking lot. And she finally gets that call. Lady V, I'm so mad at you for this because now I am not going to be able to get this out of my head that she looked like the mask. God damn it. Yeah, so Maureen calls her up and she finally gets the news and finds out. He tells me everything. My cousin
Right. You can see the
begged me.
all the color went out of her face.
Yes, first she was like, "Is Maureen Ashby gone?" She was like, "You know who this is? You know about me? Like, you know me? This here I go."
Hello,
But
Shirley. This is Barbara.
I'm dead. Yes, exactly. Shirley called her Barbara. It was letting her know, like, my brother, my cousin took kidnapped your grandson. He's dead, but your grandson is in Belfast, and all this other stuff. And Jim was just trying to take it all in. Like, first of all, who was you to be calling my phone? How did you get my number? And how is
Right.
you telling me about my grandson? And how you know where he at? It was just too much for him. Jim already got a heart situation.
Right.
So what happens with her? This woman just falls over and she is just
I
down,
mean,
down,
she got
going
a
crazy,
lot going on. She didn't drop her
down.
daddy off at the nursing home. She's a wanted fugitive for a crime she did not commit. Now she just wanted to go spend some time with Abel before she go turn herself in and find out he's missing. She didn't lost it all.
Oh my bad, I should have known better. Yeah, BB said that. And yeah, I would have lost it all too. I mean, how can you take that? Your reason for your being existence right now is gone, and you can't do nothing about it. And you already going crazy because you can't find him right now, and now you
Right.
finding out what's happening from this trollop right here. And like, how'd you get this number? Like, is she can't even
But I
comprehend
mean, if
everything
you
right
know
now.
what, if you really look at everything, you would notice like all of the BS that Stahl has created, like the domino effects on all of this crap. Like she need her ass beat.
Yes, she does. Like, clearly just beat. Period. And so yeah, so now she's got the news. Now everybody knows, and that is how this episode ended. So, like I said, it was more of a filler episode, but it was sad because of her dad and all of that stuff. Yeah, but Lord, the mask. I'm
Yeah,
over.
it was a lot. I probably would have lost my mind too if I found out one of my kids or grandkids was missing, or just as a parent, you feel the pain of your kids or whatever. So
Yeah, and that's which is expected. I mean, of course, but who? That's a hell of a way to find out. You
right.
know what I'm
And I
saying?
know she big mad because this would happen when she saw them coming in to the whatever the place they call it. Um and she was about to go in on them. And you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I could see her now. I just got this phone call. Y'all been hiding this from me, blah blah blah. She seen them lights. She was about to give them the business,
It
and
was
then
about
everything
finishing.
everything just overtook her. All the everything that was going on. She had that one little a last little adrenaline shot to the heart, and it couldn't take it.
Just the thought that they're in another country.
Right.
Exactly. A whole nother country.
You
It's
can't
like
even
you
call
don't
up the
know.
popos and be like, get me my kid back. You can't even go try to make a deal with Stall. You know what I'm saying? Because like they in the U.S. in another state, you can't even use your connections. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta go above and beyond to go search for this baby now.
Yes.
Which is
And you
really
know
gonna be
they can't
jacked
handle
up when because they told Jax he wasn't there, but he knew they was lying. But the other people told Jimmy he was. So now they gotta get on the same page to know that Abel really is in Belfast.
Yeah, and a son don't betray you from another charter and is working with
Right.
Jimmy, the enemy at this point, and now what you gonna do? About it. And that's that's the thing. That's messed up because Jimmy wanted to give Abel back. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like, damn. It's like it could have been good, but no, it
I
wasn't
just think now about all the hell they got to go through, whose baby went where, all that shit.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where to even start begin looking for him, yeah, that's to make anyone fall out. Exactly. Like what do you even do? You get to Belfast and then what? You
And they didn't even ask. It's not like they even asked for no money or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, here's a ransom. It's like, oh, he's in Belfast. Come find him. Where's Waldo looking answers and shit?
yeah. I just thought you should know.
I mean, because
Thanks.
it's
Can
you
you do a
not,
little bit more, please?
I mean, I don't know what the population or how big Belfast is, but that's just like probably saying, oh, he's in California.
Yes.
Can I get a city, a state, a street, a
Something.
zip
A
code?
zip code. Yeah, right. Something. Something of that nature. Fuck. God damn it. Do it
Right.
gotta be like that? But yeah, so that was pretty much that for the episode. But I am ready to talk about what I want to talk about.
Drum roll, please.
General, please. I am going to play the video on here and loop it so we can hear it a couple of times because it goes very fast. First, I'm gonna put it on here first, like this, so I can pause it so y'all can see what this is, and yeah, and I'm gonna stop my camera so I can have a moment while y'all enjoy this loop for like I'm gonna play like 2-3 times. But y'all ready? Is y'all ready?
We are
Now,
ready.
I stumbled upon um this account on YouTube that I just started following. It's the Sons of Anarchy account, okay? And I don't even recall pushing the notification bell to get notifications for when they drop the video. However, I got a notification that this account dropped a video. And I'm going to play it. Okay, let me put on the loop first. And here we go. Yeah, I'm going to stop first so I can have a moment. Enjoy this, y'all. First, I'm going to play this here, and then I'm going to loop it. So here we go here first.
The show is already 100% done by Kurt Sutter. He gave us some small hints on it in different interviews. For example, he did say that the show will begin in Vietnam, with John Teller and Piney Winston, Opie's father. Sutter said it takes place in probably one of the most tumultuous periods politically and socially in the 60s with the Vietnam War. The storyline
Yes, we are talking about the first 9, y'all.
of the show is already 100% done by Kurt Sutter. He gave us some small hints on it in different interviews. For example, he did say that the show will begin in Vietnam, with John Teller and Piney Winston, Opie's father. Sutter said it takes place in probably one of the most tumultuous periods politically and socially in the 60s with the Vietnam War.
There we have it, y'all. The first 9 is written, and it is written by Kurt Sutter, y'all.
I'm
It is
excited.
happening.
And
It
you know
is
what? I'm gonna
happening.
watch the Mayans in the meantime so I can get caught up.
Yes. Yes. And the Mayans start in just a couple of weeks. Oh, and and it's going to be a battle between the Mayans and the Suns. So we're going to see some more Suns this season of the Mayans. So will Tig survive this? What Suns are going? Who's the dead son on the floor we never found from season 1? There's so many things. So I'm sure that might be why that might lead up to that, because of the dead son on the floor that season at the end. There's so much, y'all. It's so much.
It's a lot.
Yes, we're all smiling, y'all. Yes, it's happening. And
I can't wait. I'm super excited.
I'm wondering, is this going to be through Disney? Like I said, did Disney hire him back? Because remember I said a lot of people have fell from grace from the Disney, and some people got fired, some people retired, some people resigned. And so I'm wondering, is any of those people the ones that fired Kurt and they hired him back?
I mean, or, that's his intellectual property and he got somebody else to back it.
I'm also wondering that. So there's so many questions, but any information I find, I will be bringing it every week. And if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all can get the information when I get the information. Because when I get the information, I post it on my Instagram. So if y'all on Instagram, y'all need to follow so I can get the scoop. But it's happening, y'all. One more time.
The show is already 100% done by Kurt Sutter. He gave us some small hints on it in different interviews. For example, he did say that the show will begin in Vietnam, with John Teller and Piney Winston, Opie's father. Sutter said it takes place in probably one of the most tumultuous periods politically and socially in the 60s with the Vietnam War.
No, I did not, but I am I'm doing this the last season. I am doing the last season, definitely. I'm ready to. Oh my God, is Easy going to survive? That's another question. I always wonder how much is it going to mimic Sons? I try not to say Easy is the Jax, but basically he is. So I don't know. Will Easy survive this season? I don't know if Angel will survive this season. I hope he does for the baby and Nita. So it's so many questions. It's so many things. But yes, y'all, it's happening. He done got away too big for his precious baby. He does.
We ready over here.
We ready over here. We ready. So yes, y'all, that's happening. So if this is happening, maybe after, or maybe also, Jax. I don't know how Jax wants to reprise his role for.
But there was reports about that coming back too. So
exactly. So that's what I'm saying. There's so many things to think about. So you never know. I don't know. Like this was said. So. And that's it. It's set to return. So does it mean he'll return? Maybe he'll return as the younger version of himself in the first 9. Because if it takes place in the 60s, like it said, then how old would Jax?
Jax was probably born in like the 70s, though.
Yeah, he was born in like the 70s. So yeah, this may be pre-Jax completely. Or maybe it'll start in the 60s, and maybe as seasons go, it'll skip some years, and maybe that works like that. I don't know. But yes, we're getting something, y'all. We are definitely getting some Sons again. That is for certain. Okay. Cheers to that.
Yeah, we gonna cheers to that.
Yes. So get excited, y'all. This will continue. And maybe by the time this ends, we'll have a date for when the first 9 starts. But probably not, because we're not gonna get anything probably until after Mayans is done and over with. And we still have that to go through.
Well, you never know. They might, towards the very end, start looping stuff in just to keep the people entertained.
Well, I will hope they do, because it said that the script is it's written already. Okay, so they still, so if that's as far as they've gotten, that means they still have to cast the parts. You know, they still haven't got to the casting part of it all yet. And
Right.
so
But
they still
I
gotta go.
mean, that's what they tell us. It's all about what they be releasing. But still though, I mean, like towards the end, if this is the Mayan series finale, right? So
Mm-hmm.
more people are probably going to be watching so they can, loop more people in. So they might be a little hints here and there.
Yeah, I said there'll be hints, but I'm talking about a full blown date. Like the first season is
Right.
already filmed, and we about to, get a trailer for the first. That's what I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to be that close to it that I can taste it. That's what I'm
Mm.
waiting for. I want to spin off of the Black Motorcycle Gang. That would be dope too.
The
It's
Niners.
so endless. That's why I think it's so. This Sons of Anarchy thing could be like a power thing. There's so many,
Yes, yes,
spin-offs
it
you can
definitely
get
could
from this.
be.
Like this is a gold mine for Sutter. So I'm glad that he's coming back to his roots. And yes, we will always be sad about Coco. I just took Coco's backdrop off of my StreamYard board. I don't have it no more. I'm gonna have to bring it back for the last season. Coco was doing so, I know. And then he had the girlfriend. She was doing good too. I never thought Hope would make it. Yeah, girl. But okay, y'all, that does it for this episode and the news of all news that should have us smiling tonight going to sleep. And a little pitter patter in our hearts and just happy that we get more sun. See, I felt like my energy and our energy has helped this happen. Like, see, Sons isn't dead.
Right.
People still talk about it. People still watch it. People still do freaking reviews about it. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. So, yeah, y'all. So stay tuned for more news on that. Whenever I find out, we will be knowing. I'm not a crybaby, but I cried when Coco died and how it affected Hope. That was just so bad because that conversation they had right before he died was just made it even worse. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, we gonna
Absolutely.
rest in peace for Coco. We gonna ride it south for Coco. Okay, that's what we do. But yeah, tomorrow is Tuesday, so tomorrow night catch us on Dina's channel. We will be doing Bad Boys Texas, of course, and I'm about to watch this wretched ass shit actually in a minute. Cause good lord, these motherfuckers
Right.
here.
Me too. Actually, I'm gonna go back to sleep. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow on my way home from work. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Word. I can drink tomorrow.
You
So
don't
I'm gonna
need it
be
with
lit
these
for the
ratchet
live.
shit.
I'm gonna be lit for the live tomorrow night. I ain't gotta work, so I'm gonna be nice and lit and ready. I'm supposed to be getting my tongue pierced tomorrow too.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm only going because my mom won't hurt. So my mom want her nose pierced again. She wants a double hole in the same one. She don't want two. She was two in the same one. Now this woman act like she was about to jump out of her skin when she saw me getting mine done, and now she just want to just pierce everything. Now she want all the piercings in the world. I can't stand her.
Just
Good
let her
night,
be
lady.
great.
Good seeing you, girl.
Thank
Good
you, Lady
night,
V. Yes,
baby. Yeah.
I'm definitely going to rest well, okay?
Yes. Oh, I gotta tell you something real quick before we get off. Okay, y'all.
Okay.
We will see y'all tomorrow on Dina's channel. Thanks for watching. We out this nasty thing.